Hi guys, right now I'm just going to show you how to travel with your wig, as I know it can get a little tricky. We don't want our wigs to dent and get all messed up. So first I'll show you this one. For example, this has bounce, it has movement, and it's more of like a glamour look that we don't really want it to dent and get all messed up. So what I like to do is, unfortunately you're gonna have to carry this on, but what I like to do is take it in a bag, grab some tissue paper, makeshift some sort of head, meaning crumble this in a ball, put this inside the wig to maintain its shape, like so. And then what you can do is just lay it inside in the bag in a way where it'll hold its shape. So let's say I was putting it in the bag, I'll put it in like this. That way it'll be as if it's in rollers, maintaining each curl instead of laying it flat and then they all lay flat. So like let's say you were to leave it flat this way, it's gonna become very flat. So we're gonna wanna have to lay your wig inside the bag carefully like this and just do that because you don't want your front to get all messed up as well. So I'm gonna show you how to do it in the actual bag. And there you have it. If you like, you can take another piece just to be more discreet. I know some people are embarrassed to walk around an airport or anywhere with some head or hair popping through. So just for that, you can just put some on top. Not too much pressure, not too much. You don't want to ruin the wig. And like that, you don't see anything. Another way is to use a shoebox. We'll take some tissue paper, just put it inside the wig to maintain its shape. And for this, because it's short, I would put it more on its face because we don't want it to lay on its short hairs on the back and make it flat, because if you have flat, short wigs on, you may be able to see the shape and it may create some sort of weird shape in the back of your head, making it look not round and look fake. So if you are going to lay it on its face, just be careful not to put this way. Let's say the table is the bottom of the shoebox. Don't do it like this, because then it'll close you off and it won't go away from the face if that's your goal, which most people it is. So you would want to take the hairs out of the face and just flip it up and away. So that way when it comes up, it stays up and away from the face. So I'll show you here. And just double check that it's all good. And that's it. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to stay exactly the way it was when it was first styled. There's nothing we can do about that. We are traveling at the end of the day. So let's just keep it at that, because that's the best that we can do. As far as wigs go that are like this, styled this way, which is very messy, beachy, natural, nothing too crazy, you don't have to be too particular with these. What you can do is just, let's say you have your suitcase, you don't even have to carry this on. You have your suitcase, you're all packed up, all your clothes are laid out flat, you're good to go. Take your wig last and lay it flat, folded this way. And you just lay it flat on top of your clothing, just like that, because it's messy, it's a messy style, it's a natural look. When you take it out, it'll be a little flatter, but it'll still have its kinks and movement and its natural ways to it. So with styles like this, you don't really have to be so fussy, you don't have to worry about that. So just remember, lay it flat. Don't just throw it like this, then it'll get ruined. But if you go like this, you know, lay it nicely. If you wanted to maintain some sort of shape, you can, you know, crunch it up, put something on top, or you can leave it in a braid, leave it in a twist, leave it in 2 braids, loosely of course. You don't want to have too much of a dent over so much time flying in the air, packing up, and that's it. There is one last way to travel with your wigs, which we don't have right here, but I'll insert a picture over here, where it's just a wig box, which is kind of like a small suitcase. It is carry-on. I wouldn't recommend chucking that in at all, by no means. You put your styrofoam wig inside of it, and you just lay, you don't lay it, you actually put your wig on top of the head, you pin it on the sides, and it has like some sort of stabilizer on the bottom where, again, I wouldn't really recommend putting it above there, the bins on top, because it will still shake and move around. You might have to lay it flat. But that is another way just to make sure it really isn't being touched at all if you're gonna stand it up by your feet. Okay, that's it everybody. Thank you for watching and safe travels.